Field Commanders. War in Afghanistan. The Islamic State Khorasan Province. ISISK. ISKP. ISKP, a Desh Khorasan in referring to the group. ISKP has been active in Afghanistan and its area of operations includes Pakistan, Tajikistan and India where they claimed attacks, as well as Sri Lanka, the Maldives and Bangladesh where individuals have pledged allegiance to it. ISKP and the Taliban consider each other enemies. The group was created in January 2015 by disaffected Taliban in eastern Afghanistan. Although its membership includes individuals from various countries, notably Pakistan, Bangladesh, India and Myanmar, its initial leaders, Hafiz Saeed Khan and Abdul Rauf Aliza, were killed by U.S. forces in July 2016 and February 2015, respectively. Subsequent leaders have also been killed. Its leader Abdullah Orakzai was captured in April 2020 by Afghanistan's intelligence service. ISKP has conducted numerous high-profile attacks against civilians mostly in Afghanistan and Pakistan. In July 2018, ISKP bombings killed 149 in Masting, Pakistan. In May 2021, an ISKP bombing killed 90 in Kabul. In August 2021, ISKP killed 13 American military personnel and at least 169 Afghans during the U.S. evacuation of Kabul, which marked the highest number of U.S. military deaths in an attack in Afghanistan since 2011. Around September 2014, IS sent representatives to Pakistan to meet with local militants including some Tehreek-i-Taliban Pakistan factions. Following months of discussions, at the same time, leaflets, flags and propaganda materials in support of IS began being distributed in parts of Pakistan, including a pamphlet written in Pashto and Dari that called on all Muslims to swear allegiance to Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. The leaflets were believed to have been produced and distributed from across the border in Afghanistan. In October 2014, former Taliban commander Abdul Rauf Khadim visited Iraq. Later on he returned to Afghanistan where he recruited followers in Helmand and Farah provinces. In the same month, 6 TTP commanders, Hafiz Khan Saeed, official spokesman Shahidullah Shahid, and the TTP commanders of Kuram and Khyber tribal regions in Peshawar and Hank districts, publicly defected from the TTP and pledged allegiance to Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. On the 10th of January 2015, these 6 individuals appeared in a video where they again pledged allegiance to al-Baghdadi and nominated Hafiz Saeed Khan as the leader of their group. They were joined by other mid-level militant commanders including representatives from Afghanistan's Logar and Kuna province and Pakistan's Laki Mawa. Shahidullah Shahid claimed that other jihadists from both countries supported the pledge of allegiance but had been unable to attend the meeting in person. The newly formed group was later joined by the members of Islamic movement of Uzbekistan and other Central Asian militants. Since 2017, ISIS-K has been responsible for about 250 clashes with U.S. troops and Afghan and Pakistani security forces. As a province of the core Islamic State, the group aims to take control of Central Asia and South Asia under the Khorasan province banner of the self-declared caliphate. A map published by IS propaganda shows the Khorasan area stretching from Kazakhstan in the north to Sri Lanka and the Maldives in the south, and from eastern Iran in the west to western China in the east. On the 26th of January 2015, IS's official spokesman Abu Muhammad al-Adnani released an audio statement in which he accepted the earlier pledge of allegiance and announced the expansion of ISIL's caliphate with the creation of Vilayat Khorasan, a historical region incorporating parts of Afghanistan and Pakistan. Hafiz Khan Saeed was appointed as its local leader or wali. Abdul Rauf was named as Khan's deputy and was killed by a U.S. drone strike in Afghanistan some weeks later. IS began actively recruiting defectors from the Taliban, in particular among those who were disgruntled with their leaders or lack of battlefield success. This prompted senior Taliban leader Akhtar Mansour to write a letter addressed to Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, asking for the recruitment in Afghanistan to stop and arguing that the war in Afghanistan should be under the Taliban leadership. Nevertheless, fighting between the two groups broke out in Nangarhar province, and by June 2015 IS had been able to seize territory in Afghanistan for the first time, after driving the Taliban out of certain districts of Nangarhar after months of clashes. The group started carrying out its first attacks against Afghan forces in the province. Khorasan province also developed a presence in other provinces including Helmand and Farah. In 2015, IS began broadcasting Pashto language radio in Nangarhar province, later on adding content in Dari. The group was boosted in August 2015 when the Afghanistan-based militant group, the Islamic Movement of Uzbekistan, pledged allegiance to IS and declared that it was a member of Wilaya Khorasan. Clashes broke